Hello and welcome back to the 2023 Junior World Championships powered by Paragon Disc Golf in the greater Peoria area. We are here for the semifinal round of this PDGA major. This footage has been filmed and edited by Crew 42. On the mics, you have myself, Zach O'Heran, and one of our great competitors for the FJ18 division, Grace Dykema.
Hello, everyone.
Back at it again. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, ring that notification bell in case you get more coverage from the PDGA. Check out Crew 42. Yep, check out Grace. All awesome content. Taking a quick look at the end of round 4. Ellie has a commanding 17-stroke lead right now.
Ellie and Trinity kind of have their spots locked in, but the rest of us, especially Chase Card, is really fighting for that 4th place spot because only this one will have a cut for top 4 to make it to the finals.
Correct. Only 6 of the ladies are here today, so that means there are 3 on lead card instead of the traditional 4. So we have Ellie, Trinity, and Lillianne all here for our lead card coverage, hoping to keep their nice 1, 2, 3 positions comfortable here. Kennal Lake has some teeth, but they're just trying to get into the finals with their leads. What do we got here on hole 1?
Hole 1, 405 feet. You're trying to land somewhere past this I think it's a red maple, somewhere past this tree here if you can, because then you can have like a step putter area from there. If you're short of that, that tree definitely comes in the way for a low ceiling and kind of a tricky shot. We did have some, we didn't have any rain delays for this round. Right?
We didn't have a rain delays for this one, no.
No,
but it
we
did
still had
rain.
A lot of rain. So very slick tees, very wet ground.
Oh yeah, and this is arguably probably the worst course for tee pads after rain. Like, I love turf pads. I'm not slamming the tournament staff or anyone like this. This is just going to be slicker.
It's very slick
than cement pads at this point, right? Bradley and Sunset Hills are going to be better tee pads at this point in time, but we'll see how our ladies handle it right now.
Looks like Trinity might have landed in that little ditch there. We'll see how her footing is.
You can tell that there's been a lightning storm because this fairway was clean when we played it for round 3, and now for our semifinals, you can see the brush just across the fairway. It's like, hey, I wonder what did that. All 3 of them able to hit the fairway, though. They're going to try to have clean up shots here into the basket.
Lillian using a disc for her knee to get under this low ceiling.
Well executed here.
Very well executed.
This is I keep thinking about your putt on this hole. It's so cool.
Gosh. That one was a good save. I needed that one to stick in.
Did you sandwich any other putts on the rest of the week?
I don't think I had any others.
Dang, that's a good fun story to end. It's filmed too, so all your friends, check this out right here. I did this.
No, I needed, because I struggled that hole, so I needed that one to stick in just to give me some sort of hope for the rest of the round.
Everyone looks like they're going to keep this, simple. This is a tough one to birdie.
Yes, there's a lot of holes here, just like Sunset. I know you're sick of me saying it. Par golf is good golf still. You got to make the push for the birdie when it's doable, but mostly just don't take bogeys, and you're doing great.
Yep, that's facts right there. Don't take bogeys.
Or doubles or anything worse than that.
Or doubles or anything else. Yep, correct. I love it. Hole 2, I think this is your favorite hole?
This is my favorite hole.
Okay.
I love it. 271 feet. That branch, or that tree, lots of branches, kind of takes out any wide hyzer, but otherwise anything that lands in this area is safe. There's some shul and junk around the basket, so if you push anywhere too far right, deep, or left, then you will find it. But I love this hole.
Ellie nearly rang this one up in round 3.
Yes, she was very close.
With this disc, but too much hyzer this time.
Yeah, look, that one looked left from the start. She's going to be a little deep in that junk. I think she stayed in the short stuff.
Yeah, she's right on the edge of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially on that left side over there. That starts out with just some tall grass and weeds, and then you start getting into bushes and trees, and it's not fun.
This looks like a good line.
Good line. Just short, but good line. And good area to finish for this basket.
Good correction from her round 3 attempt, which hit that first tree. Ooh.
Overturned from Lillian.
She knew it right out the hand, too.
Ooh, that one's going to be in, and that one looked like it went in kind of deep. I'm not sure.
It was closer to the edge than it looked, but I was worried for a second.
Yeah. I mean, this sets up great for her forehand.
Gave it even a little run there.
A little run.
Yeah.
She's got a long comebacker now.
Just outside circle, I
Ellie
think.
also from the woods.
Sure.
Of course.
Deal with it.
And this is why absolutely nobody can catch her.
Yeah, I mean, she's...
Because when she just gets on fire, there's just no stopping.
Yes, it's not enough that she has the power. She also has the accuracy and the putting. Oh, just short from Trinity. She has the complete attacking package here,
Yes.
so which suits her really well at Sunset and for this course as well.
Oh.
Back-to-back
Looks
baskets.
like she had a weird stance there trying to get around that tree.
Mm-hmm. Everything's really wet, too. So probably uncomfortable having the trees trickle water on your back.
Touch any of the branches, my hand was just getting soaked.
All right, hole 3.
Hole 3, 256 feet. Anything off the fairway here is jail. I mean, unless you get really lucky, you're probably just pitching out.
Yeah.
Because it gets bad. And
It's really bad.
Most people are trying to land around this tree on the left, somewhere in these wood chips, and then cut the corner on their next shot. I think it's like 100 feet about from that tree, maybe like 110.
Oh, from the corner?
Yeah, from that corner.
Yep.
So just to note, so these 3 ladies kind of have their spot locked in, pending any like really bad mess ups.
We'd have to film the greatest blow up of all time to really get into that conversation.
But all of the chase card is now fighting for the 4th and final spot for the final round.
That's right. There's 1 spot left for the final 9. Top 4 go.
So starting out this round, Montana and Isabella had the lead, and then they both struggled on this hole, and I kept it clean with a par. So now I have the lead for 4th place after this one.
Wow, 1 hole in
So,
it. You were down by 2 going into it, right?
2,
they were
and then
tied.
I finished, I think, with like a 1 or 2 stroke lead
after this
one.
hole.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a big swing there. Everyone on our card's making this hole look real easy.
Oh, yeah.
They are not looking to blow up on this one. 2 people inside the bullseye.
Lillian with the longest putt.
She got her forehand around the corner, gave herself a circle too. It was a great drive from her, but she's going to be right by the basket for her par.
Yeah, boring to get. How hard did this one play? Because I think, if I remember right, this one played really tricky. The 3rd round here.
Yeah, hole 2 played as the second easiest. Hole 3 played as the second hardest.
Okay.
Good job, buddy.
I can't believe it.
You're up next.
Stay turning. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Wow.
Alan, inbounds.
That's exactly.
Unbelievable.
All right, that moves us on to hole 4. Grace, this is one of the toughies. What do you got going on?
Hole 4, 475 feet. I would say most of these ladies are probably just trying to lay up to where this, where this person's standing and then go over. They have the distance to go over, but it's a lot of risk for not much reward.
Right.
And then once you get up here, going up the left, over to the left, can be a treacherous basket if you hit the basket and roll. We saw some of that in our 3rd round here.
Yeah, I feel like if the basket was maybe 50 feet farther down the hill, the conversation of going over becomes really relevant. Because even if you get past the gap, they're not getting super far up the hill. It's still going to be almost a full throw to get up the hill.
Be a good throw.
And so you're probably not going to get there. It's going to make it less accurate. You're just probably going to play for the 4 anyway. So it's definitely in that weird range power-wise. I definitely could get there in 3 or in 2. Whoa. If I made the Mando, but I would rather try to risk it from the other side.
Trinity, I think, has a good spot here. Ellie's going to be a little tucked in on the left. She's going to have to throw a steep hyzer, but she's great at those.
That's what her competitors are thinking. Dang it, she's really good at that, though.
Lillian pushes it to the side. I don't know what kind of forehand look she'll have from there.
Luckily, it's not going to put her off pace for par. She should be able to pitch. I think she'll be able to pitch forward, too.
Good out there from Ellie.
Mm-hmm.
Really, if you can just kind of get, maybe 100 feet past anything past the bridge for your second shot makes for an easy par.
Yep.
obviously if you got over, it would be a fairly simple birdie, but it's just the junk there is still so bad.
Right, you'll birdie it once and quadruple
Double
bogey
bogey,
17 times out of your 100 attempts. So, yep, she was able to pitch out most of the
Great
way.
open look from her.
Y'all are kind of in the same grouping.
Yes. There's not, well, okay, it comes in on certain holes, but I would say the majority of this course doesn't have that bad of like junk around the sides, but once you get into the shul, it is basically a natural OB.
Mm-hmm. That's the word you used earlier, the shul.
Yes.
Look at you bringing in all your intellect, making me look bad, but that's not too hard to do, honestly. One more approach shot here from Lillian.
Everybody's close.
They're just not making anything look hard.
No.
They literally are playing this course today saying, hey, nobody do anything crazy. Just stay in your 1, 2, 3 spots. Couple tap-ins, and that's going to move us on to the next hole here. Oh, we got the basketball putt again.
putt.
The basketball putt. That's going to move us to hole 5.
Hole 5, 349 feet. This one, I would say, plays with a low ceiling like the entire way, so you can't throw anything like wide, spiky, nothing like that. You've got to just play it up this gap. Nothing too tricky off the drive, but you really just kind of got to keep it low the whole way there. I think it plays longer because of the low ceiling. Like,
Like by a lot.
All of these people have 350 distance, and yet they're not going to be able to get easy looks.
Yeah, in an open field, I could probably reach this hole. There's no chance I reach this hole with an air shot.
Yeah.
Just because of the ceiling. I might get a roller there if I'm lucky, but okay, I can't throw rollers either, but it's just definitely difficult.
Little slip there again from Ellie.
Oh, and again, we talked about this. Worth noting, because it just popped in my head watching her disc not skip. We went from bone dry, hadn't rained in a month conditions, which was, earlier this week, to now it's rained multiple days in a row. All the grass is coming back to life.
Sloppy.
And super grabby now. So, like, that skip shot, I mean, Ellie probably could have gotten another 100 feet, Tuesday, Wednesday. Nothing today. So that will come into play in how you guys approach the course in general.
Lillian taking the tighter gap this time. I think she went out to the left.
Yeah,
the first time.
She got bit a little bit going into the brush. She decides to stay just in the center, make it easier for her today. Trinity said the same thing too. Yep. She was wide right with you in round 3. This time she's going to just be in circle.
Good ups from everybody.
It's almost getting predictable now. It's drive, upshot, tap-ins. Yeah. Ellie's running this one though. She's thinking.
Course. I mean, she's got enough of a lead where even if she messes it up.
Right.
Little longer of a putt. Ooh, just high.
I jinxed her. That's my bad, everyone. I'm sorry. Trinity, please don't sue me.
Oh.
Weird.
I was going to say this one's like simple par.
A gimme, and all of a sudden.
Yeah, 2 missed putts.
They go psych. Going to take extra strokes for both of them there.
They're just trying to keep us on our toes.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Some curveballs to keep it exciting.
Hole 6. What do we got?
387 feet. This one plays sort of like a tunnel shot, but it's not too punishing early if you get out of the tunnel. You really just got to throw it straight. I would say most people are trying to get through these trees or just to the left of these trees, and then throwing their upshot through this gap, and then this basket's tucked on this hill. Normally we're getting a lot of skips here. I would guess with the rain it's going to be a lot less skippy.
Yes.
But so that might change some people's play.
And if you recall, in round 3, there were 0 pars.
0 pars.
0. No birdie looks. No par looks. 0. It was this whole.
Well, there were plenty of par looks.
Probably, yeah.
But no conversions on the pars.
This field looking to get back some revenge.
Out to the right, but fades it right back into the tunnel. That is a amazing
monster
drive.
smash. That's so good.
I think that no birdie and no par streak might end here.
I sure hope so.
That
I
shot.
hope that's not a 3-putt for
Because-
Ellie there.
Oh, boy. Trinity taking the more typical route.
Favorable tree
Yeah.
hit there.
Get some good distance. She'll have a pretty simple hyzer look there.
Yeah, all 3 of them maybe getting a chance at par here.
Lillian once again using her disc for her knee.
Yes, keep those. It's a little muddy.
Yes.
Looks like Trinity's doing the same thing.
In the gap.
Sit down, sit down.
And more of a skip than I would still expect.
Yeah,
I know it still is dirt, but it was definitely muddy when I went through here.
We haven't even gotten to her drive yet. We already have.
She's already like where most people are trying to land in 2.
I
would
know.
say,
Yes.
is right where
Yeah.
her list.
I don't think people understand how good that drive is. And now she has a birdie look.
Oh,
Uh-oh. She's
that
in
one might have gone deep.
the bush.
Yes, the bush. No matter what happens here, I feel like you always have to do a super wide straddle or layout from here.
Oh, come on.
Converts, of course.
She's nearly in a full split. That's honestly a really interesting and good skill to have, is be able to go
yeah.
that wide in your stance. I certainly cannot do that.
Well, and it was interesting seeing this lead card was so tall this week.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So they've got the extra distance to help give them the open look.
Ledgestone. Every summer, hundreds of disc golfers flock to the greater Peoria, Illinois area to compete in the sport's richest and most charitable event, the Ledgestone Open. But what does Ledgestone look like for the rest of the year? On the surface, Ledgestone is one of disc golf's leading retailers, but look a little closer and you'll find a group of motivated individuals providing the best possible service to the disc golf community. So whether you're building a bag, wanting to support your favorite pro, or looking to add to your disc golf wardrobe, choose the retailer that's as passionate about the sport as you are. Choose Ledgestone.
Hole 7. What do we got?
505 feet. This one, most people are trying to just stay clean off the tee. The tricky part of this hole comes later. Most people are trying to land somewhere like 20. Probably this card's gonna blow past the tree because they've all got good distance. But I would say this tree is about the marker of you want to land for sure right here. And then just trying to land your second shot somewhere near this gap. And then not where that spotter person's standing, but on the left side keeps it more open. If you play this hole clean, you're just trying to go then down the hill to the basket for your third shot and then tap in your 4. It is very difficult to play this one clean.
Yes, to say the least.
There's a lot of trees. There's a lot of cabbage on the sides. That creek there plays. I always mess this one up. It's casual.
Correct.
Yes.
And it's actually with water this time.
Yes.
Look at the
Another
slippage. Yeah.
Not quite as good of a result as her last slip on this hole.
Yeah, I was gonna say last time she's by the gap. We see your card. We're catching up with Chase over
Yes.
here. At this point in the round, how's things shaking out?
I think Montana played really clean to start after that first hole. So she's got a couple of stroke lead, but I think we're all within 3 or 4 of her. So
Okay.
it's nobody's out of it,
Yep.
but somebody's got to pull through.
Someone's got to take that 4th
Yes.
spot, and Montana's trying to take command of that. She won't keep it if you have anything to say about that. Lillian, forehand tee shot. It's going to hit the same tree, but shouldn't be too much of a problem for her. She can still see the gap.
And she's probably actually trying to push it a little bit further to the right so that it sets up more for that forehand.
She's going to get knocked
A
down.
little too much. Hits that big tree.
Mm-hmm. She probably needed to be 5 feet left, and that would have been penetrating
Yeah.
down the hill.
Looks like Trinity's getting aggressive here.
She did last time, too, and she kicked in the same
Okay.
kind of place.
Definitely not obviously not what she was going for, but that is okay. Misrelease there from Ellie. Kicks out of most of it, but that one could have gone bad.
I'm literally having deja vu moments right now. I'm like, that's where she was last time. That's
Yeah.
what the play was last time. It's crazy. She's out.
I think was that
That's-
Lillian's
that's
out?
Lillian,
Okay.
yeah.
Ellie with a fairly simple look here. Takes the forehand. Just deep of the basket, but it's okay to be there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously you don't want to sail past it like 20 feet, but if you're within 15 anywhere around this basket, it's okay. Trinity with also a forehand look here.
I mean, she's 2 feet off of where she was in round
Yeah.
3, under the bridge to there. Long putt here. She's going to keep it too low. Didn't give it the height.
None of these ladies showing the real teeth on this hole because
Yeah.
this one can plinko easily.
Speaking of people who didn't show the teeth on the hole, this is actually where Montana gets a birdie. She's the only birdie on this hole
Yes, she
for this
did.
round, so she's looking to make some moves here. Our card's going to tap in some pars. Lillian might be a bogey. Had to 1 pitch out, right? Yep.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a bogey for her, but that's going to move us
That's
on
a good save, though. This one I've seen
Agreed.
too many doubles and triples.
for sure.
Hole 8, 210 feet. Most people are throwing putters, maybe a mid, through this gap, and just trying to land out. Anywhere out is okay. You just do not want to be in this cabbage short. So if you land by where those people, it's fine. Deep of the basket, left of the basket. Anywhere in this field, excuse me, will give you a good putt.
We saw Ellie go into the creek.
Yes. That would probably be an unfortunate play, but also an easy par save.
Ooh, first. No, that's technically not the first. Second
Okay.
tree. Kicked into the fairway, though, so not
Yeah,
in the
good
woods.
trees there. Looks like a good correction from her. Yeah, good correction from Trinity to keep it in the fairway this time.
0 ground action. If this was on Wednesday, or what day we play, Thursday, that probably would have
That
skipped
would've
towards the
gone all
basket.
the way to the basket.
Yep. Through the cabbage, out on the edge, so 2 people already outside the gap there. Ellie having some trouble with her footing. She's going to try to go forehand here, which I did not expect. She's going to be in that brush
No.
you don't want to be in.
I'm surprised she went with that one. I feel like the backhand
Yeah,
hazard play lines up perfectly for
100%
that shot.
agree. It was a little shocked to see that. She's got another. This one is a forehand pitch, trying to go up
Yeah.
and over, and she'll be in circle, deep circle 2,
Yeah, deep
or deep
look.
circle, not 1, not 2. Trinity just a
Good
touch
luck.
short. Lillian, also a good look, just wide right there.
Nice conversion from her.
2 birdies on this hole, plays as the 3rd easiest. One of those people I'm sitting next to.
I got that one. This one was a long putt. I was like in those bushes again.
Oh, again, yeah.
I think I made it clear the basket clear the bushes this time. Now I'm starting to mix the rounds together.
We are going to move on to the hardest hole
Yes.
by a lot.
By a mile. 353 feet, tunnel basically the whole way. There's a little bit of room once we get up here with a bubble to the left where you can bail out. But otherwise, anything off the fairway is patent pendings, wide step outs, some sort of junk.
Averaged 4.54 on round 3, averaging 4.67 today.
Yeah.
Even harder, even though we've made our cut to the top 6. That's not that bad.
No, that's a nice tree. That first tree right there, I hit it both rounds. It is not nice.
It's just the meanest tree ever.
It does not like to give you any favorable kicks.
Well, there's a good favorable kick right there
Yes,
for
good
Lillian.
one from her. I would have loved some of that
I
luck
would
on
have
this
just
hole.
Oh, another
Another
slip.
slip from her. Not trusting the footing at all from her.
Just has those kind of regular tennis shoes, which do
Yeah.
not offer the best grip in wet turf conditions. She's just going to pitch into the
A
fairway.
little far to the right, but I think she'll have a decent look from there.
It probably shapes really well for her putter backhand.
Yeah.
A little forced turnover. This looks pretty good if it pans out.
Using that left side, yeah, great shot from her. On this one, I would love to just throw a putter like 100 feet, and then another 100 feet, and then another 100 feet, and tap it in. And there's just something inside me that I can't do it.
Just tells you to go farther.
Except I never end up going farther.
Yeah, I still go only 100 feet, but this time in the woods. Going with a standstill throw here. That's an interesting decision, and it's going to cost her. She's going
Cost her,
far
she's
right.
going- yeah. She definitely has the power to have just done the standstill, but missed angle there from her. Great off shot from her. A little unfortunate kick, but she still got that putt, I think.
Yeah, 15 feet. Okay, she's hoping just to get off this hole now, and she's not going to do it
Leaves
yet.
it short again.
She really needs to just stop the bleeding at this point. Just lay up. Yep, by the basket. Should be a tap in from there.
Finally to Lillian's second. Ooh, almost runs it for the par. Which, on this one, par plays like birdie.
It does. Unfortunately, no one parred it. All bogeys are worse today. It just has the most teeth. It's a tough
does.
hole, tough shot.
Every shot is... I mean, even this uphill putt can be tricky. For these ladies, they've probably got this figured out, but... Yeah, I didn't want to say anything too fast.
Right. Just before I jinx someone.
Yes. But every shot on this hole has something tricky about it.
And in the blink of an eye, we're through 9 holes.
We are.
It's just like that. And we're going to take a quick look at scores here for our lead card. Everyone's +4, +2, so pretty similar. Everyone's in the same position. Right now, though, Montana's kind of closed the gap on Lillian a little bit.
She has.
She's within
She's
probably
pulling
3.
away from the rest of us.
Okay,
So she's got like 4 or 5 strokes on Isabella and I.
Okay, so it's going to require some kind of heroic play here on the
Yes.
back 9 to change things up. But we'll take a look at our lead card as we return for the back 9. Thanks, Grace, for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll see you all in just a moment.